DJ Akademiks beef with Maino, Fabulous, and Jim Jones has an update, right? We have another update in the situation, and it gets worse. Akademiks violated, got really disrespectful towards Maino, Jim Jones, and Fabulous, and he also issued them a warning. In the words of 50 Cent, man, stop the foreplay, get busy. Now, the reason why Akademiks is issuing Maino, Jim Jones, and Fabulous a warning before he just goes crazy and declare war is because he don't understand or he don't know if it's war or if it's all love yet, because he hasn't watched what they have said about him. Now, the clip went massively viral. It went hella viral. But Ak is still saying he hasn't watched the full clip. And until he watched the full clip, he don't know if it's war or if it's all love. Now, I'll be real, Ak, I watched the full clip. All right? I reacted to it, my brother. Take my word for it, bro. It's war. Nothing that was said in that clip you would watch and say, oh, yeah, it's friendly. Oh, no, it's all love. Oh, no, they rock with me. They don't rock with you, bro, at all.
I can see some of y'all just want me to cook Maino in the 4 grams. You know what I mean? I'm tired tonight, bro. Like I'm gonna have to react to it, but I'm gonna keep it a beat with you. I'm probably not gonna be as offended as y'all think. I think he getting his jokes off like I got my jokes off. I think I'm funnier, so we could keep the jokes going.
Man, Ak starts off respectful, even though calling them 4 grams is kind of violating. All right, and if they did their whole rant on you because you called them unks, 4 grams is gonna piss him off. But he starts off respectful, but as the clip progresses, Ak gets more disrespectful. Ak begins to call him harsher things. And that's because Ak begins to read the comments. And the comments was like telling Ak, yo, nah, they violated, bro. Nah, they super, nah, bro, nah, no peace. Because they right. I think right now the old heads think that Maino is a equivalent partner for Ak in the lip wrestling. I don't think so. I think the only person on this internet who can go banter for banter with Ak, I think is Tasha K. But right now, the old heads is moving like they got a W. They moving like Maino check Ak or Maino put Ak in his place. And Ak probably haven't seen it. I believe him, right? Because Akademiks have been doing like the jailhouse stream. He's been doing the stream with Aiden Ross the last couple of days. Which is why the more he talked in the clip, the more it progressed. He began to get looser at the lips. He began to violate them. He began to disrespect them a little more because he's reading his chat. And his chat is like, nah, they violate. Nah, Ak, they violated. But nah, no mercy. Ak, they violated. Now, before we even get to Akademiks violating him, right, on his stream last night, let's just remind you guys exactly what Maino said about Akademiks.
Oh, man, let's rap about it. How y'all feeling today, man?
Feeling great. Yo, Akademiks, check this out. Akademiks.
What's up?
Akademiks, I know you're not talking. 100%. I know you're not talking. You got the audacity to be speaking on and what is wearing. You talking about what is wearing? You talking about the proximity between what is wearing and the age? Let me explain something to you. You're a journalist and this is your opinion, so let me give you my opinion on you. I feel like you built like a dyke. I feel like you built like no, listen, 100%. Listen, I feel, let me just say how I feel. I feel like you built like a wet bag of laundry. I feel like you're built, no, listen, I feel like you're built like a jar of relish. You understand? You can see, here's the thing, like, this ain't no gangster talk, we ain't gonna do no gangster shit, but listen, what I'm saying, since you wanna speak about, young, the old, and when you do that, you indirectly causing division between young and old. Ain't no difference between young and old. It's only time. It's either you a lame or you not. It's either you with it or you not. It's either you understand or you don't. Period. Point blank. You understand? And when you speak about fashion and when you speak about what is wearing today, let me just give you some game though. Timbs, Air Force Ones, Pelés, Averexes, and all the things that you see people wear today. Those things was made hot in this generation here. Those are the things that was made hot in the 80s and the 90s, and we made popular. So, like, leave out of that. Like, you giving it your opinion, and my opinion to you is, I think you built like a woman with 4 kids. Like, what are we really talking about? No. Let me talk though, because this is the problem. They've been talking every day. We wake up saying shit about us, and we ain't. Yeah. We take the high road every time, but we got to put things in perspective, right? You got to know that probably spent most of his early life afraid to really be and couldn't be in the in crowd, was insecure, couldn't take his pants off in front of women. You understand what I'm saying? So now, 100%, yeah,
100%,
yeah, ashamed, right? Because listen, I know, you know, part of being a senior citizen is that you're still outside. And I know the hoes. Everybody know Maino know the hoes. So I know the hoes that these niggas be DMing and all, and I know what they say about these boys. They call that boy, you know what they call that boy? They call that boy chicken.
All of that sparked from Akademiks saying that Maino, Jim Jones, and Fabulous need to dress their age. and kind of pointing out the fact that they were wearing things that were for YNs, even though they are 50 plus years old. That sparked a rant about this man's childhood, this man's insecurities, how this, like, it's like, what? Nah, bro. It already had to have been some secret animosity there. It already had to have been some secret hatred there. They already didn't like Act. Because I'll be real, there has been a divide in hip hop. In every facet, every category, every niche of hip hop you can think about, there's a clear divide here. Before the Drake and Kendrick divide, because right now I feel like it used to be old school and new school. The old heads and the old school appreciators were always anti-new school or anti-people who appreciated the new school. And that applies to journalism and hip-hop media. You had the old school journalists, had the new school, right? The YouTubers are not considered journalists. They look down upon us. Or even in the music, you had the SoundCloud era, you had the mumble rappers, and then you had the Timberlands, Dickie Suit, and Pushback Snapback, who was anti that. And before this Drake and Kendrick beef, I feel like the lines were divided between the old school and the new school. Right now, the Drake and Kendrick beef, essentially, like the lines ain't really changed that much, bruh. Right? The people who were really on the old school and people who were like the bourgeoisies of hip hop, they're pretty much the same. They just have a new name for themselves, which is Kendrick Lamar fans, and the Drake fans were like the new school. We know the divide didn't really change. It's just different names now because of the rhetoric. Think about before this Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, before that divide, who did you know that was online talking about culture? They ain't culture. They not like us. Right? They not from the culture. You ain't hip hop. Those were the old school or the old school appreciators. That's just been transformed into Team Kendrick. Now Team Drake is the new school, the folks who believe that culture is fluid, right? That there are people who probably don't fit the perfect mold. For example, a half Jewish kid from Canada can be hip hop. He is hip hop. So I think this is much deeper than just academics roasting their fits.
But yeah, I need to be in. I need to be like right now. I feel like LeBron tonight. LeBron dropped 8 points, man. Like I get the dub, but the 8 points ain't gonna do it. I gotta drop 45. I gotta be out there like hooping niggas 45 with it. Feel me? Like right now, not 8 points is crazy. LeBron need to retire. Nah. I'm not dropping 8 right now. Like right now, I'm dropping like 20. I'm dropping 20 right now. But you need a 45 day. You need a 45 day to handle it. So like tomorrow's stream, I'm gonna see what mood I'm in. I'm gonna have the bottle ready, and I'm not even watching, like, I still ain't watch the full video. I want to watch it live tomorrow. And whatever that Hennessy or that, matter of fact, I'm going back to Hennessy for tomorrow. I haven't drank Hennessy in a while, but I'm going back to Hennessy for tomorrow. If the Hennessy says, man, roast these niggas, I'm getting on there as a fact. But if it says, yo, man, you got your jokes off, it's funny, just crack some jokes, whatever. So, tomorrow, I'm gonna get him. Come on now. Y'all don't gotta keep spamming the head, nigga. I can see. And I got 30 days of content to get to, you know what I mean? Listen, one thing I'm gonna tell Jim Jones and them, I want to put this out there because I'm glad y'all have finally put the mic down because y'all was wasting studio time, okay? And I'm glad y'all now in my realm. Now this is my realm, okay? I'm the Jay-Z of this. I don't think y'all were collectively that good at music anyway. So y'all was, I don't know what y'all were in music, but when y'all in that talking internet realm, this is my realm, okay?
They gonna kill you. Better stop dissing them. Tell them niggas ain't nothing about you cussing them. But I'll be real, man. Right? When they catch you, they gonna do you like Freddie Gibbs, bro. Ask Freddie Gibbs what happened to when he met up with Jim Jones, man. I don't even think Akademiks need to fully crash out as he plans to on his next live stream. This is enough. And it gets worse, by the way, but this is enough. You called them B, right? B-I ninjas. And then you call them washed up rappers who weren't that good at music. That's enough, man. Now, even though Maino started, but you know how it goes, bro. When it comes to like street dudes dealing with non-street dudes, yo, the street dude can be as aggressive as he wants to be, as disrespectful as he wants to be. But as soon as the non-street dude match the energy, you know what happens? Hey, listen, man. See, bro, you running your mouth, you gonna get. But Maino started the disrespect first. Maino called Akademiks out his name. So Akademiks throwing jabs like, calling them bees and saying they're washed up and they weren't good at music anyways, I think is in fair play. but act when they catch you, man. Hey, listen, man. Hey, brother. I'm not saying I don't got no faith in my guy. I think Ack is going to squabble. I think Ack going to get down if he got to get down. But Jim Jones deadlifts and bench presses about 5,000 pounds. Maino ain't that far off. Them both together, because y'all are going to see each other at some point in Jersey. And which is why I do think Akademiks is somewhat reserved, saying, let me watch it first just to see if this is worth crashing out on. Because what Akademiks has said so far, they're going to use this as a reason to try to press him when they see him. Trust me, bro. These dudes is looking for a victim. They are looking for a beef with Act. They're looking to get stripes for going at somebody who's a giant in a new school media space. That's just from my perspective, okay? Now, I don't think Akademiks is an easy victim. I think in a fist fight, they got him. But the last time I was with Act, when Akademiks walked in the room, Akademiks lifted up his hoodie, took out the biggest gun I ever seen and dropped it on the table. And just the recoil of that gun, when it dropped, bah! Bah! Bruh, man, it sounded like an atomic bomb when that joint dropped on the table, man. Just by that, I knew Akademiks had something deadly under his sleeves. So in a fist fight, they got him, but I don't think Akademiks is like gonna sit there like a big stupid dummy and allow himself to get beat up by Jim Jones or Maino. No one is gonna be on camera. I mean,
I'm the Jay-Z, the Drake, and all of that wrapped in one. So I think, there's really no rules, but I think out of courtesy, we should throw a few in the air. Now, I could take a joke. I want to let y'all know, I could take a joke. When I'm sparking y'all up, I don't want to hear nobody say they're trying to kidnap me, kill me, shoot me. Next time you see me, you're slapping me. That's all I'm going to say. Remember, this is my realm now. We fight with this thing, okay? I don't want nobody in their feelings. That's how. I want to keep it like that. So welcome. It's all good. I like to welcome all the washed up rappers into my realm. It's all good. And by the way, I talked about y'all before to welcome y'all into my realm. But I haven't seen the full clip. I'm going to react to it tomorrow. But I'm just trying to tell them, I know there's no rules to this, but I need y'all to combat me with this. I don't want to hear no saying, yo, we going to be outside your studio, son. Next time I see you, you better have it on you, son. I don't want to hear none of that. Because I ain't going to lie. Yo, when I seen Jim Jones, he was giving me like he was down to do 15 burpees, okay? He was giving me burpee energy, okay? He was on the same energy that he was on Jim Jones fighting in the airport. So I know, Jim Jones, yo, the whole time I'm talking to Jim Jones, this thing is flexing his pec. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Is he flirting or is he tough? I can't even tell. He's just flexing his pec. And he always got a shirt that's one size too short. He's too small. He's just flexing his pec, looking at me. I'm like, what the fuck? And then the gray beard is throwing me off because we're at the YN concert and he's just flexing his pecs. One pec up, one pec down. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, is this nigga is he doing a workout right now? I don't know what's going on. So anyway, I'm just trying to tell y'all, when Act comes through, no, I'll cook Maino too. But when I come through my response, I'm going to do the response tomorrow. I just don't, because chat, you know how I get with people, right? It get to a point, because I look back and forth, that niggas be like, yo, niggas got to see him. He got to come outside. And I just ran into Maino. I want no problems with Maino in the streets. But Maino is Bronny James on this goddamn microphone, okay? Maino is Bronny James, nigga. I'm LeBron, Kareem, Wilt, and Jordan wrapped up in one. Trust me.
I think it's smoke, but we riding with you, bro. All right, we riding with you on the internet. All right, in person, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no beef, but we riding with you, Act. I don't think they would acknowledge Akademiks being comedic or his effort of trying to keep it lighthearted, because the first time Act did this, Act says they have a great podcast, they have a good podcast, everyone should go check it out. They ignore all of that and attack Akademiks for saying they're old heads who dress like YNs. So if they ignored all of that the first time, when you said, they were great podcasters that got a good dynamic, you were excited for their podcast future, they ignore all of that. You think keeping it lighthearted this time around, after using the word bees, after saying they're washed up rappers who are bad at music, calling Maino the Bronny James of podcasting, it's smoke at this point, bro. I think it's smoke. Because when you even listen to Maino's first rant, the first thing he said was, nah. We done took the high ground too many times. He keeps speaking on us, right? We're not going for it. So they have gotten to a point where they believe they are fed up. So I don't know how it's gonna go. Right? I think, to be honest, right now, I think Ak has done enough to where when they see each other, it's up. But I think the next live stream where Ak is promising to crash out, if there's reasons to crash out, I think that right there will be the catalyst for a lot of what's to come. I don't know what's going to happen, but let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think, man? Do y'all believe what Maino said is worthy of Akademiks crashing out off the Henny? Let me know, okay? And if you're still watching this video and want to watch another good video, then click on this video here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, or here on my screen to find out about the Charlie Kirk gay rumors. It's crazy. It's insane. I was shocked the person who said it even said it themselves. I'm going to see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.